What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad? Listen, Molly, you in danger, bitch. All right, like I was bored with this Real Housewives of Atlanta episode, and I'm just gonna be real honest. I was bored. I was worried about other things and doing other shit. Like I really didn't care about this episode. The only thing that was interesting was the banter between Sheree and Drew, and that was only because of Drew being retarded. But other than that, I was bored. But whatever. I'm a listen. Since we can't go in on the episode, we can't just talk about them hoes like a dog. So why not just do that? Because it's really all I got. This is just that's really all I got. But we'll see. So Kenya finds a space for Brooklyn's third birthday party, and it looked like a little museum type of place or whatever. It was cute. So Kenya says that she doesn't think Miss Marquina Daly Everlasting is going to send anything because he's already paying child support. And, I guess he figures that's his contribution. Like, I'm paying you child support. Get it out the child support money. But listen, the fact that you made $10,000 to $15,000 and then you gave that whole sob story. I don't know, Kenya. I feel like you just gave Marlo a read because you really could have kept all that to yourself, child. All you really could have just said was, "Listen, I'm going through a divorce right now. I don't know what he got going on, so I really want to stay in between this." But whatever. So Sheree working out with MasterCard. I was bored at that. MasterCard ain't come to work out. She just came to look cute, given the usual friend of the show antics that she's been given since she got up here. So MasterCard gets advice about raising the boys from Sheree. Listen, MasterCard, if that's about to be your plight this season, keep it, because it's tied. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing you be a mom T or whatever, but that's when you with your nephews. When you're around other people, when it's just you and them, and the only thing you got to talk about is Kenya or getting dirt on Kenya or asking for advice. I'm sick of it at this point. Like, find something else to talk about. Anyway, MasterCard says that her and her nephew Michael are both taking acting lessons because now she wants to get into acting. She claims that she got the acting chops and she can act Drew up under the benches. Listen, get another bag, Marlo. Get it how you live. I ain't mad. MasterCard tells Sheree about Kellen. Because this whole thing is just starting to pluck my nerve. I think I got to sneeze. Okay, I don't. MasterCard tells Sheree about Candy telling her about Anthony. And now Sheree feels a way about Candy. And I get it, especially when they played back, with Candy telling people don't be running around telling everybody my business. If you ain't called and told me, blah, blah, blah. This is just another way of them pointing out the hypocriticalness. And Candy, I like it. But Candy, you can be a bit hypocritical, especially when it comes down between you and Todd, and they keep catching you up in it every time. But we'll get down to that when we get to it. But I won't mad at Sheree about that either, Candy. I won't. You set up and called Kenya when your ass just should have set up and called Sheree. You just should have carried the bone to the bone collector. I'm just saying. But anywho, so Candy on a Zoom call meeting, and then Candy doesn't mind having a sexual scene with another woman, and bitch, we know that. Like, this is what I mean about you, Candy, and about Candy and Todd, and I love Candy and Todd, but that was not a shock to us about that whole sex scene with the woman thing. So y'all could have just cut that out altogether. Didn't she do one like that one time before? I think one season. Girl, I can't remember. I don't know. Don't give a damn. So Todd talks about feeling left out and their sex life has gone downhill and all of that. Listen, y'all been doing it like this for this damn for this damn long. Todd, you 48. Candy ain't that far behind you. Make y'all money. Y'all got plenty of time to hunt your munch. All right, because Candy did say it's y'all you get it at least 3 times a week. Damn, how many times you want it? I don't even want to fuck that much, and I'm 34. Like, so I mean, shit. Like, but whatever. Because y'all tried to turn this into a thing. And I don't know, for some reason I feel like we've been here with y'all with this before. Maybe we didn't, but I just felt like we did, and it's just I don't care. And then Candy got the nerve to feel like to say that she feels like Todd is resentful about the things that she's done and blah 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 and yada yada yada. Whatever. So Drew, I love you down, Candy and Todd, but whatever. Drew and Anthony go shopping for Brooklyn birthday party. Drew, it's bad enough that you got this sissified ass snake in the grass. You telling all your business and everybody else's for that matter across 2 shows because again he's the one that started all that bullshit on Basketball Wives season 8. But now you sitting here doing scenes with him like, listen, when it comes down to the gay folk, Anthony is the dirt, okay, that the damn totem pole holds up. You understand me? He the dirt or all of that. Like, that's how I feel about that tired lady ass queen. But I mean, at least he on TV. But are you on TV? Are you getting paid for these little yang around the house scenes you doing? Then you being even more messy talking about how Sheree ain't paid you. And then Drew being even more messy in the comments talking about something she heard that from other people. Now, Sheree, I'm on your side when it comes to Drew, but I ain't gonna lie, Sheree. We've all heard about how you don't pay people for their services, much like how you didn't pay them contractors to help finish Chateau Sirene, and that's why it took years upon years upon years of completion. But whatever. Moving on. So then Sanya calls to tell her about some semi truck crashing into her car, and then like the way that Sanya was acting and the way that she described it, I thought I didn't know what I was gonna walk into, but then once I saw it, I was like, I totally get that it's a bummer and blah blah blah, and I'm not downplaying that, but I'm glad you good, but I ain't care. Straight up, I didn't care, and I totally didn't care about that scene between you and Daddy, sitting around talking about this transfer car service that he got down to Texas. Now, didn't give two. Listen, I did not got listen straight up. I'm gonna be real. I did not give 2 pair of Jordan fucks about that whole scene. Like, it should have been left and scratched. We did not need it. We did not need a whole damn intro of your face up there for that little late tight ass scene. Like, moving on. Brooklyn's tea party. Everybody was late. Everybody was late, but listen, for as much shade as you threw at MasterCard tired late dusty ass event, I mean, hey. So Mayetta shows up. Don't know why. Like, at first I was here for Mayetta Shaw being here, but I just don't feel like we gonna get no more from her other than this. Like, you knew to show up with a gift, but you did not show up in the attire. Like, and don't get me wrong, I live for Mayetta. I live for her. Y'all know I live for Mayetta. I live for her. I'm just saying, I wish we didn't have to meet her this way. It seemed like we just got reintroduced to her or introduced her to other people that don't know her really, really quickly. Like, I don't know. Kenya, Team Twirl, why did you think that it would be fun or a great idea to play a shady tea card game at a kid's birthday party? Like, when have y'all shade ever been fun or even fun enough to have or find appropriate to do at a kid's tea party? Whatever. That it was Kenya party. She paid over 10 racks for it. She can do whatever the hell she want to do because I ain't putting no money into it, so I don't care. My child won't there, so whatever. So Candy picks up a card that says Candy that, that says Candy sucked dick down to the locker room. And Candy gets really offended. Whoever wrote that shit, y'all real messy. Especially to write that down at a kid's birthday party. For real, I really feel like production were the ones that did that and got that shit started to that tad lit ass party. No shade to Lil Brooklyn. I think she's real adorable. I love her down, but whatever. Nobody owns up to it, and Marlo feel the same way I do. Girl, why is you no? Sheree feel the same way I do. Girl, why is you offended? You talked about doing every damn thing else, but now you said it being brought out about you allegedly sucking dick down to the locker room offends you. I guess. Ain't nothing else you said offended you. This shouldn't. But whatever. I can't say you how to feel. So Kenya brings up MasterCard saying that white car that we always saw her ass driving in every damn season was used, or that used to be Lisa Ray's car or whatever. And then Kenya said, you know, that's not true. I don't know Lisa Ray, and I heard that your Rose voice is used too. Considering she's still living in that damn townhouse, I mean, it could be. But I don't know. Whatever. Ain't none of my business. Moving on. So Drew writes down Sheree not paying her sister. Drew, this is why your husband got read down. And Candy, not Candy. Kenya, this is the precise reason why you was stupid as fuck to sit up and want to play a game like this at a child birthday party. Because of shit like that. But whatever, Drew wrote it down, and then Sheree get her ass all the way together about that situation. And I was on Sheree's side 1,010%. Drew, you started all of that, and she finished your ass with that Ralph comment. Well, no, Sheree's friend, Fatima, I think her name is, finished your ass about that comment about Anthony going around saying that your husband is gay and that your husband run around here chilling with some with some little sugarfoot run around here in Atlanta. So much so down to the point where Sheree shows proof with a picture of the little punk and with your I know that's finna make Scotty real upset, child. Lord Jesus, I know Scotty over there fighting the air right now. And Drew get pissed. Drew, why is you mad at Fatima? You started all of this. You started all of this by writing that down. So you wanted to come with some shit that your assistant, that you heard from your assistant, and Fatima came with some shit that she also heard from your damn assistant. Then when she tell you about that and Candy bring it to your attention, you want to sit up there talking about something he finna be on probation or some shit like that. Retarded. Talking about something you ain't heard that. No, you heard that. You heard that. You heard exactly what she said. You heard that she said that same assistant is also running around down here telling people that he run around here chilling with a sugar. You heard it. Did you hear it that damn time? I was on their side. You sitting here getting mad with her. No. Why are y'all always mad at the bearer of the message? Listen, don't shoot her. Shoot the message. Period. Anyway, so Sheree calls out after all that finished. First and foremost, that little gerbil neck ass Karen that had the nerve to get upset, talk about something. This a kid birthday party while Sheree and Drew was arguing. Girl, if you don't go and sit your old slinky neck ass the fuck down somewhere, that was way too much for your child's ears. But Candy suck a dick down to the damn locker room won't. Shut up. Anyway. So Sheree calls out Candy for Candy telling everybody else about what Drew said instead of her. Yeah, Candy. Yeah, I was on Sheree's side with that. If you could call, and if you could call and tell Kenya, you could have and should have called and told Sheree, especially because y'all cool like that and y'all been friends, or at least y'all ain't had no problem with each other like that. I don't believe. So I was on Sheree's side with that. If you could call Kenya, you should have called me. I didn't have to hear that from Kenya when Drew told you. I was on her side with that. But y'all, other than that, the episode was delayed. It was sad. It was through. I'm shocked that I gave y'all that, but I did. When it comes down to the Let's Gag tomorrow, you guys, it's not gonna. I had to change it to Tuesday. I'm not gonna have time to do it tomorrow. That'll be better anyway because I'm gonna add Basketball Wives to that. And so yeah, instead of having to do 2-3 labs on a second channel, 2-3 different days, no, I'm just gonna put Housewives first, and then Basketball Wives is gonna conclude that. And yeah, we'll just do it that way. It'll make it easier on me, and it'll make it easier on y'all. So y'all be on the lookout for the next Let's Gag on the second channel Tuesday, not tomorrow, Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And we're gonna cover this as well as Basketball Wives first episode of the 10th season. All right, that's all I got. I ain't got more to give y'all. Bye.